Hello folks, I'll be working on this nice Fender Bassman today. Looks like a late 90s model, which Fender put a lot of effort into. My friend Chris Reeves uses one. He's a local guitar player and puts his through the ringer almost probably 2 times a day at least. I've never worked on his because obviously they're built like tanks. So I'm going to turn this thing around, open it up and show you what happened. Customer told me that they got a lightning strike and they put a new fuse in it and still couldn't get it working. So there's the fuses there. We got one right here. That's most likely for the high voltage. Then we got one right here, which is for the actual line voltage. So if there's a short in the amp, that pops. If you have a major problem, that one pops. So we got your tubes here scrolling through the amp. Nothing obviously wrong so far. A lot of these amps nowadays actually have problems because of the circuit boards. They're pretty unreliable. But this one is done just about right. There's some shadows in there. These are the caps. And these little components right here are resistors. So I'm looking over here and I see problems. Right here, that resistor most likely got overheated and it burned part of the circuit board. It's probably going to need to be replaced, and it looks like it's been replaced before. Well, you look down here and there's a goo of something down there. That right there is oil from that cap. And if you look up in there, that cap is dripping. You can barely see it, but right there it's dripping. You see the stuff on the end of my stick. That means that cap shorted, and which caused that resistor to exceed its current value, and therefore this amp ain't working. I'll replace those 2 components and most likely that'll get this amp up and going. So that's your simple setup for the day. That's what I'll be doing this afternoon. That's a little amp maintenance 101 for a major lightning surge.